Hello dear children, this is class 9th maths class. In the previous class we have completed exercise 18a statistics. Now today we are going to start the next topic, graphical representation of data. Dear students, there are various methods of representing the mathematical data graphically. Some of these are given below. First we will see graphical representation of continuous frequency distribution. First, histogram. In this case, the rectangles are drawn with class interval as bases and their heights are proportional to the frequencies of respective classes. Here we will represent the data with the help of histogram. We have to draw a histogram. Let us see. Question will be given like this. So draw a histogram to represent the following. Class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Frequency is also given 7, 12, 12, 15, 10 and 6. Now on the x-axis, students, on the x-axis you have to represent the class interval and the y-axis we will represent the frequency. Let us see. Here 0 to 10. What is the frequency? It is given 7. So here we will mark them 7 and we will draw the rectangle. And remember, this rectangle must be same because the class intervals are the same. And one thing also you should remember it, that if the class interval is inclusive, then you have to convert this inclusive form into exclusive form. Now let us see, represent this graph. Now 10 to 20, what is the frequency? 12. So here we will mark 12 and we will make it a rectangle. Again 20 to 30, it is 15. So here we will draw a rectangular shape 15 of 15. Similarly 10 and 6 will represent them like this. This will be our answer. Next we will see, draw a histogram to represent the following. Here class interval is given 10, 40 to 48, 48 to 56, 56 to 64, 64 to 70 to 72 to 80, and frequencies are given 15, 25, 35, 30 and 10. Now let us see. You will notice that the class intervals are, it starts from 40 to 48. On the x-axis we will represent all the class interval like this, but this distance does not represent a 8 unit. That's why we will make it here zigzag line. It is also known as kink. See what is written here. Since the scale on x-axis starts at 40, a kink or this zigzag line or a zigzag curve is shown near the origin to indicate that the graph is drawn to scale beginning at 40 and not at the origin itself. In the first example, we have started from the origin because the class interval is given from 0 to 10, but here it starts from 40 to 48. So we will not start from their origin. So again we will draw the same in the same method. 40 to 48, what is class interval given? It is 15. So we'll make it rectangle, and 40 to 48 to 56 it is given 25, and 56 to 64 it is 35, and then 30, and then 15. No, it is given maybe 10. It is 10. So in this way we will draw the histogram when the class interval is starting from some different number except or 0. Now the third example is, draw a histogram for the following data: 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40. Here you will notice that this class interval is not given in exclusive form, it is in inclusive form. See, 1 to 10, and it is starting from 11 to 20, and then 21 to 30, and then 31 to 40. For this we have to, first of all, we have to convert this inclusive class interval into exclusive form, exclusive frequency. Let us see. As I told you earlier that we have to find out the difference between the lower limit of the second class interval and upper limit of the first class interval. So what is the difference between this class interval? 11 minus 10, that is equal to 1, and then divide this difference by 2. 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5. Then in second step you have to subtract 0.5 from the lower limit of the class interval and then add 0.5 into upper class interval, upper limit. So when you will subtract 0.5 in 1, you will get it 0.5, and when you will add 0.5 in 10, you will get it 10.5. Similarly, when you will subtract 0.5 in 11, you will get it 10.5, and when you will add 0.5 in 20, you will get it 20.5. So 20.5 to 30.5, 30.5 to 40.5, and the class interval frequency will be the same, 7, 12, 15, 13. With the help of this data, we will draw the frequency here, histogram here. On the x-axis we will draw all the class intervals, 0.5 to 10.5 to 10.5, 0.5, 10.5, 20.5, 30.5 and 40.5. Like this we will represent here, and then we will write down, we will mention their frequency respectively. So 0.5, the frequency is 7. Similarly we will make it similarly 10 to 5 to 20 to 20.5, that is equal to 12. Like this we'll make it rectangle. In this way we'll get it the histogram. Next, dear students, now we are going to learn frequency polygon. What is frequency polygon? It is same like histogram, but the difference is that in histogram we have to join all the midpoints of this rectangular bar with the help of a scale. When we will join their midpoint, it is known as frequency polygon. See what is it written here. When the midpoint of the adjacent class interval of the given frequency distribution joined by straight line segment, the figure so obtained is called frequency polygon. To complete the polygon, the midpoint at each end are joined to the immediately lower or higher midpoint at zero frequencies. Means here and here also we have to join their midpoint. Let us see what it is given. For example, here steps are given to construct the frequency polygon. First step is, using the given frequency distribution, draw a histogram. First we have to draw a histogram. There are two methods to draw a frequency polygon. First with the help of by using histogram, or second without using histogram. So let us see. Using histogram. When we will draw a frequency polygon by using histogram, first we have to draw histogram. Then mark the midpoint of upper horizontal line of each rectangle. Mark the midpoint of each interval adjacent to first class interval at zero frequency, and also mark the midpoint of the class interval adjacent to last class interval at zero frequency. Join all the midpoint marked to get the required frequency polygon. Here question is given. Age 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, and frequency is also given. So first we will draw the histogram like this. We will represent class interval on the x-axis and frequency on the y-axis. So 0 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 40, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 and 55. Then corresponding we will represent their frequencies. 25 to 30 frequency is given 40, so we'll make it a rectangle here. Similarly 30 to 35 it is 60. Like this we'll draw the histogram, and then we will mark their midpoint like this. And remember it, the last from the left side also, the lower side also we will represent the midpoint, and this side also will represent the midpoint, and we will join it by the scale. This is called frequency polygon by using histogram. Next we will see without using histogram. For that, what is this? Here a step is given to construct the frequency polygon without using the histogram. First, find the class mark. Class mark means mid value. How will you find out the mid value? Upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Next, on a graph paper, mark the class mark along x-axis and frequency along y-axis. Third, on this graph paper, mark point taking value of class marks along x-axis and the value of their corresponding frequency along y-axis. Draw the segment joining the consecutive points marked in step 3 above. Here Example is given. Draw a frequency polygon from the following frequency distribution. Class interval 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and frequencies are given 4, 8, 12, 10, 7, 4 like this. Now let us see. First what we will do, class intervals, this information is given, and then here we have to find out their class mark. Class mark means mid value. 0 to 10 means 0 plus 10 divided by 2, that is equal to 5. 10 to 20, 30, 10 plus 20, 30 divided by 2, that is equal to 15. 20 to 30, 50, 50 plus 50 divided by 2, 25. Like this we'll get it first. We'll find out their class mark and then frequency. With the help of this we will draw. Here we will represent their class mark, class interval 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 like this. Here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 0, 10, 20 like this. And then we will mark their class mark only. 0 to 10, what is their class mark? 5. Here we will write down 5. And the frequency is given 0. 0 to 10, the frequency is 0. And 10 to 20, 10 to 20 frequency is given 4. 4. Here like this, 10 to 20. And 20 to 30, the frequency is given 8. 8. Similarly 30 to 40, it is 12. 12 like this. In this way we will mark all the points and we will join it with the help of a scale. We will get it the frequency polygon without using histogram. This will be our answer. So dear students, today this much only. Next we'll see in the next class. Thank you.